It's time for story now. The title of today's story is Rukmini episode. Rukmini was the great daughter of Maharaj Bhishmak, the king of Vidarbha country, who was extremely intelligent, full of virtues, and had devotion and love for Lord Shri Krishna. On the contrary, his eldest son Rukmini was a hater of Lord Shri Krishna. After listening to the virtues, bravery, fame, etc. of Shri Krishna, Rukmini had resolved in her heart that she would go to Girdhar Gopal only. Whereas due to hatred towards Shri Krishna, Rukmini considered Shishupal as the only suitable groom for his sister. When Rukmini's marriage was fixed with Shishupal, she became very sad and started praying to Lord Shri Krishna that how should he get her married. Many times in life, where there is an adverse situation, when nothing is understood in the intellect, at that time, the only support is the refugee of God. Frustrated Rukmini wrote a confidential letter to the Lord asking for help and guidance and sent an eminent Brahman to Dwarka to deliver it to Krishna immediately. On reaching Dwarka, Lord Shri Krishna, the supreme devotee of Brahman, caressing their feet with his soft hands, and asked, "Brahmadev, have you not been inconvenienced in any way?" On asking like this, Brahman Dev gave Rukmini's letter to Shri Krishna and said, "O Yaduvansh Shiromani, I have come to Dwarka for this most confidential message. You should think about it and immediately act accordingly." Like an innocent, helpless child, in that letter, Rukmini requested her God Shri Krishna that my family members want to marry me to the kings lying in illusion. But, O Lord, I have married you from my heart. You come here and marry me. Please accept me as your wife. When the devotee surrenders completely in his God in this way, then God does not delay in removing his sorrows. Shri Krishna was pleased after receiving Rukmini's message that this creature wants to leave me or God. It is the innate nature of the God that if someone wants to have him, he holds his hand. Rukmini writes in the letter that according to the custom of my clan, a day before marriage, I will go to see my Kuldevi. I will keep a fast, and O Lord, while going to Kuldevi's temple outside the village, hold my hand, accept my water intake by offering the dust of your feet. According to Rukmini's prayer, outside the Kuldevi's temple, Shri Krishna picked up Rukmini from the crowd and made her sit on his chariot in front of all the soldiers. They then started driving their chariot fast. At the same time, Rukmini's brother, Jarasandha and others with an Akashvani army came to oppose her on the way. At first, the army of Yaduvanshis who came with Lord Krishna fought a fierce battle with Jarasandha's army and his elephants, horses, bows, and the opposition army was destroyed by the rain of arrows. All the kings, including Jarasandha, ran away from the battle, showing their backs. Then, on the challenge of Rukmini's full of ego, Shri Krishna destroyed his elephant, horse, charioteer, chariot flag, etc. with his arrows. Lord Shri Krishna cut off all the weapons he picked up. But as soon as Shri Krishna started killing him, Rukmini fell at the feet of Shri Krishna and prayed, "You are the most powerful God, but you are the also form of welfare. So don't give the death sentence to my brother." In the same way, under the control of Maya, considering himself as a body, he believes that this is a friend, this is an enemy, or this is his own, this a stranger. And in this way, he makes worldly demands from the divine. This is the disparity of intelligence. But God, being merciful, also accepts the worldly demand of the living being that somebody or the other. this living being will wake up in its own form. Bhakta Vatsa, Lord Shri Krishna, did not kill her brother by accepting the compassionate call of fearful Rukmini. Only by cutting his hair, shaving off his beard and mustache, he was left ugly. Later, on the persuasion of Balramji, indifferent Rukmini ji removed the filth of her attachment by taking the help of discriminating intelligence. And in this way, Lord Shri Krishna went to Dwarka along with Vidarbha Princess Rukmini ji and took water according to the method after defeating all the kings. So kids, as long as there are attachments, aversions and other faults in an intellect, attaining the Supreme Being is difficult. However, within the support of discernment and complete surrender to God, the attainment of the Supreme Being becomes easy.